My husband, Aaron, was the epitome of a hard-working man. His job as a corporate manager often required him to travel, and though I missed him during his trips, I never doubted his fidelity. That is, until one night, when everything unraveled. It was a quiet Thursday evening, and I had just finished dinner. Aaron was away on another one of his work trips. As I scrolled through social media, I saw a post from one of his colleagues, Mark. Mark was tagging photos from a conference, the same conference Aaron claimed to be attending. Curious, I clicked on the post, but to my shock, Aaron wasn't in any of the group pictures. Instead, he was tagged in another post by a woman I didn't recognize. The caption read, "Dinner with my love at last." My heart sank. Who was this woman and why was Aaron's name attached to her post? I couldn't rest until I found out more. That night, I barely slept, my mind racing with possibilities. I combed through Aaron's old social media posts, emails, and even bank statements, trying to piece together the puzzle. Little details that I had ignored in the past suddenly seemed glaringly obvious. The dinners he claimed were with clients, the late-night meetings, and even the new wardrobe he'd purchased, everything pointed to a secret life. The next day, I called Mark under the guise of checking on Aaron. What Mark said shook me to my core. "Aaron, he hasn't been to any of our conferences this year," he said, sounding confused. My stomach churned as I realized the depth of Aaron's deception. My first instinct was to confront him, but I needed concrete evidence. I spent the weekend in turmoil. I reached out to a private investigator, who was both understanding and professional. Within days, he provided me with photos and a detailed account of Aaron's whereabouts. Aaron had been staying at a luxury hotel in the city, not the budget-friendly conference accommodations he'd mentioned. The woman in the social media post was identified as Sophia, a freelance graphic designer he had met during a project. When Aaron returned, I prepared myself for the confrontation. I set the table for dinner, served his favorite meal, and acted as if everything was normal. After dinner, I calmly showed him the post and asked for an explanation. His face turned pale, and his usual confident demeanor crumbled. He confessed to having an affair with Sophia, claiming it started as a friendship but quickly escalated. The conferences were a cover for their rendezvous. The betrayal was unbearable. The man I thought I knew had been leading a double life. I felt an overwhelming sense of loss, not just for my marriage but for the life we had built together. After hours of heated arguments and tearful confessions, I made the decision to put myself first. I filed for divorce, sought therapy, and began a journey of self-discovery. Over the next year, I focused on rebuilding my life. I enrolled in painting classes, reconnected with old friends, and even adopted a rescue dog named Max. Though the pain lingered, I eventually found peace, knowing that I deserved honesty and respect. Looking back, the experience taught me the importance of trusting my instincts and valuing my self-worth above all else. Today, I am stronger, wiser, and ready to embrace the future on my terms.